All right guys, so we're well into winter. It's sleeting outside here in eastern Pennsylvania. I have my warm little winter socks on and I wanted to make a video describing how we should be taking care of our desert rose for those of us that live in temperate climate regions where we must bring our desert rose inside. This is gonna be a quick video because it is very easy to care for our desert rose inside. The most challenging part for caring for our Adenium inside the home is setting the correct expectations. Now, the correct expectations is that the leaves will fall off. Most of us try our best to keep the leaves on, but it is absolutely normal for our desert rose to go into dormancy and lose all of their leaves. And setting that correct expectation for your plants will help you make it through the winter without being stressed out or anxious if you start to see some yellowing of your leaves and the eventual dropping of the foliage. Now, because most likely you won't have any leaves, it really doesn't matter how much lighting you actually give your desert rose throughout the winter. You can put it in your southern window, you can give it grow lights, a western, eastern, northern facing window. Don't put it in a closet, don't put it in a completely darkened basement. But it really doesn't matter how much sunlight or how much lighting your plants are getting because there won't be any leaves to absorb that light. And your plants aren't going to be growing during the winter time. That's what dormancy really means. They've gone to rest. Now, because your plants aren't going to be growing and you're not trying to get them to grow in the winter time, that means you don't water them at all. I brought these in around November 10th. I will not water them until I place them back outside next spring. Once the nighttime temperatures start to stay above 45 degrees, that's our cue, bring them back outside. But from now until then, I will not water them at all. That's what we love about these thick, fat codexes. This is where they store the water for the winter dormancy. Now, there are two things you need to look for during the winter season to make sure your desert rose are going to be okay. Number one is to check that trunk. You want to take your fingers and squeeze on the base of that trunk in that codex. That fat section is called the codex. If you feel that it's starting to get soft, my only recommendation is to actually, yes, increase the light. See if you can dry it out somehow, some way. But if that trunk does start to get soft, you really just gotta pray to Mother Nature that it makes it until the spring once you can put it back outside, because a softened trunk is oftentimes a sign of rot on the way, and that's not good. That means your plant's gonna die. And that's why we don't give it water during the winter time, because we want to avoid that at all costs, okay? Now, the second thing you need to be on the lookout for are spider mites. Adenium can be very prone to spider mites inside the home. Check this video to watch exactly how to spot spider mites and how to eradicate them if you do spot them on your plants. I recently had a small infestation on my plants, but I was able to solve that within about a week just by following the advice in that video. And that's pretty much all you need to know in order to securely care for your desert rose inside your home during those winter months. Check out this next video for what to do with your plant come springtime if you want to increase the thickness of that trunk and get a nice fat belly on your desert rose. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me here on Plant Vibrations today. Consider subscribing to our channel. We're bringing new plant content all the time. We're here to build a community where we can utilize one another's experience to become better plant parents. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you soon. Ciao.